Okay, so I think we can all get started on this. Alright, just a few more clicks and stuff to take care of, and we'll be going. Actually, I should pause this, but I'm not going to because it's live, so we're going to watch through the load screens. Unfortunately, sorry. Could have set that up ahead of time. We're doing our world ready, and we're going to do Goldrush today because we've done the other ones. We did Vanilla Hills to play through. So we'll work through Apprenticeship on Goldrush, see what we have to do to achieve that. No one's here, just me talking to myself, looking at my chat screen, so I know no one's watching me live as I stream, but hopefully somebody or other will stop by, and this, of course, will go into the video records, and there it will be for a while, and we'll see how that goes as well, keeping it there for people to come by and look. And it's always at YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, of course, and have had one for quite a while where Rollercoaster Tycoon needed certain things explained. I have a fireworks tutorial for the advanced fireworks editor and some other things there on the channel that I've long had. I have an introduction to the small park competition, which we started many years ago. It now is many years ago. We took a 31 by 31 footprint. We modded it just a little bit, one for each of the basic generic, or rather themes that came with the RCT3 before Soaked in Tycoon, one of each that you could play through with certain limitations on what you would add as a competition. You couldn't obviously have custom scenery in yours and someone else would not. Well, here's Goldrush, so we're going to pause for a second and look at our objectives. And I will explain more about the small park competition as time goes by. Okay, we need 2 coasters, minimum excitement of 3, minimum length 1,000 feet, 66, or a third of a foot more. So 1,008 inches, right? That's 2/3 rather. So that's 8 inches out of 12, right? Total monthly ride income, $300. Okay, we can probably achieve that. Let's find out what we got going on right now. So, ride tickets already $500 a month for the rides we already have. So that's not shabby, right? Here's a roller coaster already. Let's make sure it's open. And it's got a length of 2,100 feet. So that's already, we're going for it. So that's not bad. So, and we have 1 coaster in this park at the present. The park opening is, if we orientate this way, here's where we open. Here's a nice big flat area for a coaster. Though, as we know, we need to start our research program, and it seems that coasters are the thing to research. And of course, kept money, thrill rides. Everything else, let's just get rid of. Let's boost up this to as best we can. Let's take a look at some of the things we have. We have a few coaster designs already, a bunch actually. We have a bunch of coaster designs. Maybe what we don't need to then to do is research more coasters. So if we go back for that, our finances, coasters, research. Let's just concentrate on thrill rides right now. Now let's look and see what kind of other thrill rides can we build. We have this TNT vortex, and I think we have a mine drop over here. So we don't have a rotovator, and we don't have the bucking bulls yet. The bucking bulls is a 3x3, and the rotovator is a 3x3. And as you can see over here, in this area, we have some room to put rides. And of course, since it is the entry, we always want to put an info booth. We also probably need a stall, we should check this out for what we have for open stalls. Actually, we should open everything. Why don't we have these open to begin with when people want to go on it? $2 for that. $2 for the mine shaft. And $6.50. That's a pretty good deal for the roller coaster. Well, if we were looking to see what else we have. We have nothing as for bathrooms, ATMs, or info booths. So let's get an info booth for out of the get-go. We can see right here, we're going to want it to go this way, and that is the way the arrow is going. But actually, let's have it go this way. So ZZ, there's our little arrow. Let's put it right there, and we'll pop that puppy open so people can buy a map and find out what's what, where's where. Now right here, or right here, these look like great areas for a restroom. So if we quickly look for the restroom, how about right there? Let's get rid of the cacti. I won't, there it is. And we got now a restroom open. We don't need shops right now. Let's build a couple rides. Let's build those 2 thrill rides. Okay, let us build the Rotovator. It'll fit right there. Let's open Sesame. Let's give it a queue line. And then when we put the, we're doing wood, but I don't see wood, I see dirt. So yes, we're doing dirt. So dirt. I guess that was asphalt. So let's do dirt. There we go. So that takes care of the Rotovator. Flip this around. Take a look. And let's put the bucking, whatever, Broncos, whatever they are, in the next spot. Bucking Bulls. They go right here. Same idea about the use of space along that entry area. These are thrill rides. We should make Rotovator also $2. Looks like Rotovator is $2. We're going to now get our queue paths. Let's do Western Walkway here. And we should actually change that queue to Western Walkway also. It's only money, right? So let us looking back. There we go. So now we have those Western walkways. And we're going to build a roller coaster in this area. So we have that walkway there. So let's do it here. Okay, this area here. So the peeps can use this walkway. Well, let's even build that path. As a divider, which is something we can also walk over. People can walk, or the ride can go over it. But let's put our coaster right in here. Coaster. Okay, so we have a Giga Coaster. Those are pretty expensive. We only have 10,000. A Hypercoaster seems to be cheap, 1,450. The Mine Train Coaster, well, we have a Mine Coaster. Spinning Wild Mouse. And a suspended swinging coaster like we had in Vanilla Hills, which wasn't all that exciting. How about a mini coaster? What do we all think about that? Well, I'm the one who can hear myself talk. Let's do a hypercoaster instead. Okay, so we don't necessarily, let's go this way. So we're going to Z that. Go in close to see which way. It's going this way. And we want to go that way, I think, out of the gate, up the hill, which is here. And so we're going to ZZ. And we're going to start laying down our station. 2, 3, 4, at least 4, 5, 6. Let's do 6. And we're going to go up with a chain. So the best thing we can do is this angle. Can we do steep? Now we can do steep. Up, up, up. Should we take a look at what the height is? 138 feet from 17. That's now 121 feet in the air. How about one more time up? All right. Now let's flatten out. Still got our chain. Oh, it doesn't like that. Why not? Too high? Oh, it's going to go over something we don't own. Let us go backwards then. Backwards, backwards, backwards. Can we start twisting? Look at that. We can now go up with a twist. What do we think about that? I think we should go into the park. How's that sound? Up, over. Oh wait, we lost our chain. Let's start doing our testing. Okay, so now at 160 feet. Let's see if this train has the chain all the way to the top or somehow we lost it. That looks good. Okay, so we get there, that's at the top, and we click straight. Let's drop the chain. How's that? Wow. Okay, so, and then we're going to go. Some of the things we can do: large helix, small overbanked curve. Oh, I don't think it'll get up that. Nope. Nope. Figure 8. Oh, that would be hot. Can it get to a figure 8 loop? No, not from up here. But what about if we take it down and try at the bottom? I wonder if we can do the figure 8 loop from here. I don't think so. Might need some boosting. That'd be nice if it could. Let's see what happens with our testing train. As it begins to pick up speed, the ghost train. And here, oh, because we haven't placed that, it doesn't know if it can do it. So let's try. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's going to make it. I think we're going to have to give it some juice. That's a neat piece. And we spent about $3,500 just to get here. Yeah, see, it didn't make it. So here's what we're going to do. And if we went into this area, we have room to expand. So what about if we twist it? Actually, let's... Oh, that was a mistake. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Let's try that. Should be going at 60 miles an hour, but that apparently is not enough. Oh, none of this may be enough. How do we get it up there? Do we have to get higher? It's a pretty high piece. What's the start of it? 187. Well, that's never going to get to 187 feet unless we start at like 200 feet. Think we can go 200 feet? I'm not sure. Be nice to have that figure 8 loop in this. Oh, that goes outside the park again. Okay, let's see if we can do this. And it makes it! Just barely! That's right. Alright, so we got that. Let's now bring her home some sort of maniacal way that I'm sort of not known for. But I could be. I look more at this. Let's go up. And let's go down. Back a bit. Let's let's not rise up. Let's go flat more. Now let's put the nope. Let's go flat one more. Now let's put the rise in. Where is our ghost train now? Climbing, climbing, climbing. That's not good. Can't seem to do that. Go right over that, over the roof of that building. So that's okay. Now let's come flat. Okay, now we're going to go tunnel. We're in the bottom and in the tunnel here. Open a spend. And where can we want to come up over there? So let's do. Now let's go straight one more. Should probably use some banking, but at this point, oh, that's way too much. Coming into the station, that's where we're going now. Okay, now we made a complete circuit. We're going to do a number of trains. 2 trains of 3 cars each. Put it here in test mode. We're going to work on coloring. I don't care about the color of the trains, but let's do some coloring on the track. Unpause it so we can get into test mode. So I hit P to unpause. Alright, so this is a brown type place because things are brownish. What do we think about that? I don't know. I think this maybe the white should be yellow, gold. Let's make the tunnel lights purple. There we go. I like that. The brown and the grays. Okay, so now we need to do pricing. Pricing, of course, will be based on the fact that it is a roller coaster. Hey, the train didn't get up. Why not? Something's wrong. Why isn't our train getting up? Got up in the ghost train. right there. Okay, let's go back to construction. It's because there's a connection. The car needs to have 4 trains to it in order to connect and still be going up. That's it. Okay, so we're going back into construction mode right here. We're going to, that's got a track on it, but this one, that piece doesn't seem to have a track or a lift chain. Okay, so let's see what can we do here. With it, when it turns, it can't have a lift chain in this one. So the other alternative was to go to a 4-train car. So what happens now? Three-train car may not carry from one lift chain to the next, a push-pull kind of system. It's still pulling, pushing, and then it connects for the next part of the chain. We fixed it. I think we fixed it. Let's see if it gets over the top hump and gets all the way around. All right, but in the meantime, we can work on our queue and our path. So here our path is again sand, sand, sand. And our queue is our wooden window. I'll get all the way around. And what do we think? It's not very exciting. It's very, very intense, and it has a high nausea rating. And it's not the kind of coaster I think I want to save. And you know what? I spent way too much time trying to get the height and this to make a coaster. I probably should delete it and start over again, because with those kind of numbers, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is as high as I do it, and then start messing around in this area. I mean, that's just not fun. So they get to do this figure 8 thing, which is the selling point of this coaster. But people aren't excited by it. And it goes under the ground for a while, and people aren't excited about that. Well, okay, we have to put a pause right here. One of the things we forgot to do at the beginning, was make sure we have adequate amount of peeps or workers. So 2 mechanics and some janitors. And back to seeing if this coaster gets any better. People are going to throw up, and it's too intense. Still. Alright, so I don't like that at all. We're going to go back into construction mode. We're going to put the game on pause since it costs us a fortune. We're going to start here, and we're going to get rid of that. we'll keep the tunnel, we'll keep everything that happens. And this with the that's where we'll start. Got to get the hook up to here. I can't place a track piece there. Okay, so I gotta go back. Need a straight, the curve, need the down. Can we get there? Gotta come back into here. Straight piece, curvies. Okay, now we're trying to line her up for this. All right, there's the whole thing. Let's see if that's any more exciting now. Unpause. And now it's in the tunnel. First car. And it's made its way all the way around the track, so it didn't get stopped and hung up on anything. Hey, God Ha is here. Well, as I say, God Ha 12. Hello. I'm glad we finally had someone show up while I'm broadcasting. How is that? That's great. Anyhow, much better numbers. A high, high, medium. We're going to go with that, and we're going to put her in operation. We're charging $4. Let's give it some music. What music? Tribal Wild. Why? Because it doesn't fit. Now we need to give it a new name. Well, how about the failed 8? Since the figure 8 failed while we were doing it. Failed 8. And it's in operation. And I think, do we have any peeps who know about it? There's a whole bunch of peeps right here. We have 290 peeps in the park. Do we have any new rides while we were building that? We have a Twister, and we got root beer. But we have a Twister, so rides. All we're building is thrill rides, so let's put a Twister here. We'll put the exit here. Let's get that thing up. Let's give it $2. And we will build our pathway, our queue path, with wood. There. And we got Thunderbobs. Perfect time to build another thrill ride. So Thunderbobs, where are you? And we've just finished Apprentice, which means that's where we're going to stop for the day instead of doing Thunderbobs. So we're going to stop. We're going to save at Goldrush Apprentice for World Ready, and index this up to the YouTube. 2015 RCTW for getting ready for World. All right, and we'll probably take this up again tomorrow. Everybody have a good day, and that's it.